All right, so the details aren't 100%. So I apologize if I get things wrong, but I'm stuck. It's like either I wait to do the video and I constantly get bombarded on every form of social media known to man, which means my wife's getting bombarded as well, and she's messaging me while I've been watching Sportsnet. So I see what's going on because I know this is coming down today. Taylor Hall apparently is going to the Arizona Coyotes. In exchange, there is a first, conditional third, Nate Schnarr, Nick Merkley, and Kevin Bahl going the other way. Merkley and Bahl could potentially be steals for New Jersey. So for people who right now are looking at this and going, this is a steal, this is a rental. There's no guarantee he stays in Arizona. It's a rental. The New Jersey Devils retain 50% of the salary. The conditions on the one pick, it's a third, but if Hall re-signs or the Coyotes win a round, it becomes a second. If both happen, so if he re-signs and they win a round, it becomes a first-round pick. So that makes it 2 first-rounders if that happens. You know what? Getting 2 first-rounders and Schnarr, Merkley, and Bahl. Let's just go ahead and take a look at Nick Merkley, who's going to be a very popular hockey player all of a sudden. Merkley this year is playing for the Tucson Roadrunners, 16 points in 36 games. He, of course, was the 30th overall pick in 2015. I don't think Kevin Bahl would be down in the junior ranks. So again, just looking up, and Bahl is somebody that they were high on when they drafted him, and there was some talk about whether or not he might have made the team this year. He's got 20 points in 28 games in the OHL, playing for the Ottawa 67s. He was a 55th overall pick in 2018. He's 6'7", 240 pounds. So anybody who's going, well, they win that going away. Kind of, yeah. I mean, there's the first and a third, but if he re-signs and they win a round, it becomes a first. So let's say they go to the second round, they lose, and then they're out next. Like, there's risk in this still for Arizona. Let's see. And then the other one is Nate Schnarr, who I will admit, never heard of him. He was a 75th overall pick in 2017, currently playing for the Tucson Roadrunners, 22 games played, 9 points. He is 6'3", 185 pounds, and 20 years of age. So he's a center. Merkley's a defenseman, Bahl's a defenseman, and 2 picks. That's not bad. That's not bad, and I guess that was the best that they could get. There were a lot of rumors about the Edmonton Oilers. I never bought into that for a second. I didn't see any reason why the Oilers would make that move, nor a reason why Taylor Hall would go back to Edmonton and why he would say, oh, yeah, that's where I want to go. I think the Oilers are better off not getting Taylor Hall back, to be honest. The one thing I'm wondering with Arizona now is what does this do to the top 6? Who moves down? Who has to make room for Taylor Hall? And how quickly is he going to get acclimated and start producing? The good news for Arizona, too, is that this is not a trade deadline deal. This isn't just 15 games and then you're in the playoffs. This is a situation where he's got more than half the season to get acclimated, get used to the coach, and plenty of time to try to negotiate an extension. So if he negotiates an extension and they lose in the first round of the playoffs, so they don't make the playoffs, that third round pick becomes a second. If they make the playoffs and they qualify for the second round, there you go. It becomes a first. So that appears to be the pieces going back for Taylor Hall. We'll see if that's what that is or if something else gets thrown in. I would think multiple first-round picks, though. That's where the Oilers are out. That's where Florida would have to be out. And honestly, for Arizona, they've had a fantastic run so far. I don't know. I do look at Arizona and say as long as their goaltending holds out. But again, adding Taylor Hall should, prop up their offense, and we should see more dynamic scoring from here. It's going to be very fascinating to see how other teams in the Pacific answer if they feel the need to answer. I don't know that Vegas necessarily needs to answer. I don't know that Calgary does either, but we'll see if they do. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon.